Last time on Lawful Stupid.
So, Miss B, you head to a pretty sizable library. Oh, hey there. What can I help you find today?
I'm looking for information about the dragons.
I don't know. Maybe you'll find something here. And he hands it over to you to read. It says, scales not found, rumors that they've been moved, sources of great power left behind, remnants of items that have been affected, have been detained and quarantined for further study. William.
I want to go check on the ward. I approach Kane and say, I'm here for my rounds. William approaches the girl, the creepy darkness girl, the ring girl.
She takes a couple steps back and then quickly throws her face up to the window, and it's smiling and glowing.
Oh, fuck. I want to go back to my room. Fuck this place. This place is creepy as shit. And I want to talk to Eshy on my way out.
What was that all about?
I don't fucking know. And I've had it up to fucking here with people lying to me and not telling me why fucking dragon scales glow when I touch them. Maybe Mrs. B isn't all bad. She did give me these wonderful slippers.
See, the bright side of things. It's just been a long, stressful day.
He pulls out these slippers and puts one on. It's warm, right? Because it's not the pair, it's warm. So, oh, nice, all right. And then he puts on the second one. God, motherfucker! Who the fuck designed these? Mrs. B!
And the sound of squish is accompanied with a burst of flames around William. And then as the flames reside, nothing on his clothes were burned, but he has this look of shock about him as he looks over to Eshy, and she sits up and she says, I think I remember something. Jump over to Lucian.
He's just gonna walk right into the church, proud as you please. Excuse me, brother. I need you to find your bishop for me because I need to confess.
What's got you weighted down, brother?
Do you ever feel like you're a part of something so big that you can't even see yourself anymore?
I think if you zoom far enough away from our tiny planet, it's almost like the gods could take and just crush that into a piece of paper and throw it into some desolate waste bin.
What if I told you there was something out there bigger than that could fold the gods up like a piece of paper and put them in their waste bin?
I would say now you're off your rocker.
Yeah. What do you know about Archbishop Eclectus?
And he looks at you, and then he kind of looks back at that guy who greeted you. That guy shakes his head slowly, no. And he says, I don't think I know that name.
Okay. Then I just have one last question. What do you know about his son?
He never had a son.
And these revelations were made known to you. Some of the history of the gods. That you had powers beyond anything that you knew you had. And maybe your dad isn't your dad?
Yeah, what's hey, I'm still here with this priest, right?
Yeah.
Can I ask him to, I don't know, fucking clarify?
Maybe you should ask the questions.
Okay, so you said that His Reverence doesn't have a son.
Could you tell me one more time, just so I'm clear, on your father's name? Perhaps the name is popular. And
well, he's like the pope of our whole religion. So like it'd be pretty weird if you had him mixed up with like a different Archbishop Eclectus, because he's like the one.
Okay. How about this? I'm going to prepare some things, get some affairs in order, and you come back to me in a day or two. And I'll see if what I produce makes any sense to you.
I mean, I don't have a whole lot of other options here right now, sir, so your terms are acceptable.
And he, as you're sitting there, he turns once again, looks toward the back of this like chapel area, and nods once again. And the assistant there begins to walk away, through a door that you can't see. And he says, "So it will be. I'm just not sure we're on the same page, and I think maybe this will help clear up some things."
Sure, I don't know why we can't just like talk about it. Like, it's a little bit weird that you have to like put together a whole PowerPoint presentation, but respect.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
As you get up and leave, you look back and you see him like hurriedly exiting through a door in the front left of this building, up by the altar area.
Lucian ain't never gonna see them guys again. Those guys are in a different area code. Those guys are already in a different like time zone and climate. They're gone.
All right, and I think after that, where do you head off to?
I don't know, my room. I'm just gonna like listen to music for a while, put my head up, close the drawstrings. I'm gonna be adopted. I don't know, man.
Great. So you do that.
Go listen to some moody music.
I've become so numb.
Dear Diary, mood apathetic.
I think you spend some time. You've perhaps had the night to sleep on it, all three of you. And the next morning, you hear over this intercom system in your room, and Misery says,
"Could you all meet me for breakfast?"
Of course.
Is it two-way?
"Yeah."
Oh dear God, has this thing been on the whole time? I'm so sorry. Only when you hear me do I hear you.
I did not think about that.
I have a lot of questions.
Is it four-way? Because we're all here.
Yeah.
Wait, you can hear each other now, yes.
Lucian, I'm so sorry. Children should not be exposed to the type of things I've done in the First of all, I'm a grown man. Second of all, I might be an orphan. Sorry about that, too. I bust.
That's a lot of news to take over the intercom.
Yeah, let's go get breakfast. Oh, sorry, I hit the four-way button. I meant to hit the one-way. I'll see you soon. Other pancakes, misery other pancakes. Weird. Misery other pancakes, please. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. Misery. Pancakes it'll be.
And you all meet up in the bar, which is now turned into somewhat of a breakfast nook place.
Bar.
Yeah, there are fruits and things on the countertop there. The drinks behind the bar are like cow's milk and apple juices and that kind of stuff.
It's continental breakfast.
Yeah, smell is wonderful. It is fantastic here.
Do we get to build our own waffles?
You do.
Oh, hell yeah.
And as you walk in, Groovy 176 is in like this butlered outfit. He's been outfitted now that he can roll around the floor instead of just being on this one-track system. And he says,
"Good morning. What can I get for you?"
Give me one.
Ladies first. Wink, wink.
You don't have eyes. It's so alarming.
She's just like, okay. We'll go with orange juice and the waffles how I usually take it, please.
Beautiful day, isn't it? How do you take your waffles?
I feel like I ordered them enough, but alright. It has waffles, bananas, whipped cream, chocolate syrup on top, please and thank you.
Delicious.
and then he turns to William's character.
I'm not usually awake for breakfast. I'll have a blackberry brandy and steak and eggs. That sounds like it'll work.
William, you know we don't have brandy in the mornings.
I don't know that. I was pretty honest about me not being up this early. Fine. I'll have a mimosa and steak and eggs.
Delicious.
I bet you say that to all the girls.
I feel like Lucian gave you a mug of never-ending booze.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you really don't like mead? And it makes every time you get into a situation where you don't have booze and you don't reach for the mug, Lucian just goes, he's like my brother.
I mean, he drank it a lot in the last adventure.
Okay.
Like, a lot.
Okay, I feel better now.
Yeah. I mean, that is his default when there isn't booze. Because he always has it. If he has an option, he's going to take an option.
Gotcha. Well, I just didn't know if you... Well, the mimosa is very funny. It's like, you know we don't have brandy in the morning. All right, I'll have a mimosa.
Just give me alcohol in some form. Yep.
It's the breakfast drinky. And for you.
I'll have a waffle because I don't deserve pancakes. And just
What?
plain because I don't deserve toppings.
Explain.
It's a plain waffle, man.
But have your pancakes.
I don't deserve pancakes, Miss B.
Explain.
I haven't earned them. Pancakes are for winners with dads.
Now. I never had a father. And look at me.
And he does like a twist.
You're like a robot who serves pancakes, man. So, like, I appreciate you, but...
What's not to want?
Yeah, you're right.
Lucian, order your pancakes, please.
I don't want pancakes. Pancakes are for winners. Dads.
And he, as you're saying that, he wheels away. And Mystery's there. She's eating her waffles already.
She chose waffles? It's not some sort of self-penance? I don't get it.
She is currently cattailing herself as she eats them. One hand.
Self-flagellation and waffles adds up.
Hot.
She says, all right, children, get a good breakfast and then we will send you off. Of course, we can't talk here. I just wanted to make sure you had a full belly before you headed off.
Thanks, Wizard.
And so, Groovy 176 will bring out the waffles for everyone with whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and bananas. And then a mimosa with steak and eggs. And he brings out and sits in front of Lucian the biggest, most beautiful, I hope you like butter, because they were cooked with butter on each side too, pancakes. And in chocolate chips, he spelled out, "You're a winner," with a side of syrup on it.
I might actually cry. Woo! Thanks, Groovy.
You're welcome.
I guess I did have a dad all along.
He has a mustache on too now.
Prestidigitated on.
Hooray!
That's my boy.
And so you enjoy meals, and she walks you back up through the elevator because you're in the KNG headquarters. It's a beautiful day outside, and she says, "It's time for you to set off. I feel I will be here. When you find out what Riz has for you, please let me know. It's been some time since I've spoken with him myself."
Alright, let's start this cool backwards walkabout.
Really quick. I just need to run back inside real quick. I forgot something.
Okay.
Cool, thanks. Great. I need to go to the library.
Lucian just lays down, spread eagle on the road.
Okay, and yeah, what are you doing there?
I am going to find a very specific book from this note left out by Mallard. And I'm going to open this book. And in this book, I open it supposedly to find a bottle of blackberry brandy and 4 storm stogies. William puts that in his pack and then runs back out. It's like, I'm going to need this.
So studious.
Yeah, I love the idea he's putting this book in his bag as he walks out to them. Like, he's got a fucking book.
I feel like Miss B has been like looking over Lucian and like digging through her pockets, offering him like trail mix, a banana, curly straw.
I think she keeps like pulling things out of her bag and offering them to Lucian, and he can't see them because he's got a blindfold on.
Oh, she'll describe what it is.
Okay.
You want a Band-Aid?
No.
Well, this one has a smiley face on it, though.
I don't have a smiley face on me, though.
Well, this is why you need the Band-Aid, so you have a smiley face.
Okay, I guess I might as well have one.
She'll put it on his cheek.
Very Nelly of you.
How do I look? Happy?
Your sticker looks happy.
Hell yeah.
I have glitter. Do you want glitter?
No, I'm
And
fine.
sparkle.
I don't need to sparkle.
All right, well, if you're ready to get the show on the road, time is probably of the essence. Lucian, what has got you so down?
I don't know, man. It's like my dad.
What about him?
Apparently, like, he might not even exist. And if he does exist, like, maybe I'm not his son.
That seems crazy, but you all gave up, and she looks at all three. The lives you had before anyway, and you're doing it to save them.
Yeah, that's definitely my reason.
Yeah, but if because of my choices, if he doesn't exist anymore, did I save him? Doesn't feel like I did.
I don't know.
Well, why would they not exist anymore?
Yep. Man, they're so great. You guys, hey, if you didn't know my dad, he's the Archbishop. He's the guy. He's the dude. And, like, I went and talked to a priest, and I was like, hey, what do you know about this guy? And he's like, I don't know who my boss is. Like, I don't know who the head of our religion is. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So...
I know Miss B has no reason for knowing. Can I roll a history check? Does this guy actually exist?
My dad?
In my own memory?
No,
yeah.
Does she know of him is the question she's asking, not
Yeah.
does he actually exist.
So, what I would wonder about your character is she... Gosh.
You would see him around, and like he would be doing like magical televised televangelical like stuff. Like you would see, you would know. I know what the Pope looks like. I couldn't tell you his name, maybe, but I know what he looks like. I've seen him on TV and shit.
You know the name. It's not unfamiliar, but you can't picture him, and you're not sure why it's important.
No, that sounds about right for her character. Thank you. I just wanted to know. You know, I know him, and I did not know of you before.
Well, that's cool.
I don't know that that's helping Miss B. I'm sure you're a legitimate child. That's fine.
He was saying he didn't exist, so that's...
Oh, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure he does.
I'm not sure which one's worse, frankly.
I'm pretty sure he exists. It's whether he owns his child or like accepts him.
I don't think you own children.
Yeah, technically until they're of age. Yeah, they're yours. Turns out.
I mean, I don't know about the laws. I guess you know more about laws than I would, William.
Yeah.
More of rear them rather than own them.
You do what?
No, they're usually in front of you, I think. I mean, if you're doing your job right.
Raise.
Oh. Like with magic?
Yes, with magic, like from the dead specifically.
Mm-hmm. Specifically from the dead.
Well, that's how you
Totally.
keep them safe. You just, bring them back from the dead if they die.
Nova says, hate the necromancy, not the necromancer. So
That's fair.
you know, I accept you as you are.
True that.
What?
I said that's true.
That right there, true.
Good point.
She's trying to be hip with the times.
She is trying to be hip replacement with the times.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm glad to see you're smiling again. At my expense. Oh,
I'm not. I said that dead back.
I'm gonna miss you all.
Just me.
Are we not coming back?
You'll come
the
back.
way you said that just made me think we might not be coming back.
Probably come back.
Well, that's
probably
the
be
way
back.
you miss somebody when they go away for a little while and then come back.
Oh,
All right.
I have these for you. And she pulls out individualized baggies of cookies. 2 or 3 in each one.
You know, Misery, I'm impressed that you get them to look like us. That's impressive.
Last time I ate cookies, I
tried to get your likeness in them. I make good cookies, but shaping them can be a little difficult.
I mean, they look great, I think.
Lucia, I hope you don't mind. I made 2 with your eyes that can be seen, and 2 with your pillowcase around your head.
Thanks, Misery.
William's gonna start walking backwards. He's heading towards
probably
the
just walk
tower.
backwards, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably just walk backwards. Does it work when I look over my shoulder and walk backwards if I'm blindfolded?
If you
Probably
weren't
not,
blindfolded, you would see it, yes.
Okay, I'll probably take my blindfold off so that I don't get lost in the magic journey.
Yeah, and so I'm not going to do a whole lot of crazy stuff for you. You look backwards, and you walk backwards the entire...
We relay to each other everything we discover on our individual...
Like peripheries, yeah. Or...
researches. You know what I'm saying? Like, what Miss B found in the library and what William found. I don't know where everybody went. So hey, what did you guys find out? Probably better stuff than me.
It felt like a dead end. There's no need to talk about it.
Okay, cool. What about you, William? You find anything neat?
Yeah, these dragon scales are pretty important.
Cool.
We need them.
Okay. How many does KNG have?
2? If I recall correctly, 3. Well, it depends on your definition of have. They're holding one of mine.
Well, okay, so
they have 2, I have 1, we need 3 more.
We'll pretend possession is 9/10 law, and we'll say the KNG has 3, right? And you're part of KNG, so it makes sense. That basically means you have 3 right now, as long as we're part of the KNG. So, with that in mind, KNG is holding on to 3 of them.
Yeah. That's
and there's what,
case.
6 total? Because there's 6 gods. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So 3 are missing.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And we've got pretty good leads on 2 of them. Cool. One's in like an earthquake town, and one's in like some other place, right?
Yeah.
I believe like a business area.
It's just in an industrial park downtown.
At one point, you guys are walking, and there is a fairly large river that runs kind of right through the middle of this portion of the continent. And it is an old bridge, very old bridge, and so it is enough for one of you to go through at a time. And so, I would like for you to tell me who is going to go across first.
Lucian will go first. He's spry as fuck. If something goes wrong, he should be able to get out of it pretty easy.
Okay. And as you approach the bridge, you see the ropes. It's a rope bridge. Wooden planks. Some are missing. Cracked. Just very old, it seems. Dips pretty low as it crosses the 30-foot distance from one side to the other. And the drop below is about 200 to the water. So pretty steep cliff face here. And
do you need me to roll something? Or?
Yeah. So as you begin to make your way across, I would like for you to roll. How far are you going? Are you taking it slow, or are you just normal pace? And you're still going backwards, correct?
I think that Lucian, especially because we just leveled up and your boy took another level of monk. I feel like he feels very sure on his feet. I feel like he's got a lot of command and control over his body, and he's just gonna go like normal, just steady and fluid.
Okay. At one point, you're stepping very, very solidly, but there's a piece of wood that's just this is the camel's hair on it, right? And so any motion on it is going to set to crack. So I'd like for you to roll a dex save as you step on this board backwards. I guess you can stand the balls of your feet, or if you're flat-footed, I don't know how you're doing it.
I tell you what, if I'm successful in this dex save, I'm just going to do like a backflip. That's what I think. But we'll talk about that later. I rolled an 11.
Okay, so you step down, and you think you're doing very well, and the board cracks, and your foot falls into it, and you are able to grab on to the piece of wood that's in front of you, but you begin to hear it sort of straining under the weight.
I think that in this moment, something very unique happens that hasn't happened to Lucian ever in his entire life. Kind of like from above him materialize these gigantic, like they're like arms. They're like human man arms with fists and fingers, and they are just black like the night sky, but just littered with 1,000 million stars and cosmos interweaved, and they like float, they materialize above him and kind of float down. One slaps him on the back of the head, the other one reaches into his pocket, pulls out a cigarette, puts it in his mouth, the other one comes out and lights it, and then they kind of like rest and they come to rest and like being over top of Lucian's arms, and his just reach is extended to 10 feet, and he can use wisdom instead of strength for any checks. And I think he just reaches up with his new spectral arm and pulls himself onto the bridge.
Were either of you other two happen to be looking back at this time?
Yeah, I'm watching this.
Then go ahead.
And I think that happens, and he just like looks very strangely for a second. He's like puffing on the cigarette that's in his mouth now, and shrugs with giant arms, and just keeps walking backwards. Oh, and you'll note that the light in his eyes has diminished slightly since he's blindfolded.
That's new, right? He says to Mrs. B. Nope, says to Mrs. B. You're across the way.
Yeah, that looks new. I don't know what that is.
And I don't like it either. It's weird. Alright.
Would you like to go first? That way I can keep watch on you.
No, prefer not, actually, when you say it that way after what happened to him. No, that seems weird. I'd rather see if anything crazy happens to you.
Yes, but if the bridge gets weaker each time we cross it, then you should probably go first, since I'm rather dexterous.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm a pansy man. I'll go across.
Okay, and you are able to see, you take the exact steps that he's taken.
I think Lucian will like, because is there like a big like point where the boards are missing now, or is there like a gap?
Yes, there's a gap now.
Yeah, I think Lucian will stay there to help William across. Maybe do you need that help, or are you good?
I think I'm fine. I don't know. We'll find out.
Then I'll just keep tracking. That way we don't have that much weight on it at once.
Yeah. That's the fear. Yeah. How long is this bridge?
It's 30 feet across.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think you're able to avoid the one place that was weak, that Lucian was also across. And I guess when you're halfway across, Lucian, are you off at this time, or are you going just all the way off?
Yeah, I'm just going to come off of the bridge and just like wait there.
Okay. And then Miss B, you're up.
Okay. She'll go across.
Okay.
Shouldn't be any problem.
And I think as you step over the big gap there, you that board is as weakened as William has gone across. And go ahead and roll a dex save for me.
The DM doesn't like you guys.
15?
Yeah, I think you step in the middle, you hear it crack, but you're able to, you're not putting all of that weight on that foot, and you're able to jump back quickly, remain backwards, and then finish out the rest of the bridge on to the other side. And you notice that on this side of the bridge, it's the rope is almost completely worn down. There's like one strand or one cord of that rope that has been twined that is barely holding on to the other side.
Can I cast Mending on it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'll just cast Mending on it so that like if we had to come back this way, it's not fucking wrecked.
Perfect. And you do, and the rope weaves itself back together very strongly to the post that it's tied around and attached to. Okay, you beat my rope puzzle.
Yay!
I just walked backwards.
That's
I just have big arms now.
Yeah.
I'm still the same.
How long does this last?
10 minutes.
It's weird.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't really. I don't have an answer for this one.
You wanna talk about it?
Why are they all
we just
dark?
gonna pretend that it's not a thing?
I mean, we can definitely talk about it. I just, so like when I go to my mind place, where I go to recover my key and generate my light in the vast void of darkness that is my inner self, it kind of looks like this, but it's just like one light. This looks like a million billion of them. So it's probably just like really zoomed out all of Nova's light and glorious creation.
No, it's probably fine. You're right. Probably nothing to worry about at all.
It's definitely like it's this. I used key to do this. I can feel that this is like my power that I've studied and meditated for manifesting itself in this new and interesting way.
Hey, no, I get it. Don't be worried about it. It's fine.
I don't know why they are so mean to me. They do seem. My own arms do appear to hate me. And you can see that, like, every now and again, like, one of the arms will just, like, drift over, like, pinch Lucian on the cheek, and he goes, ah! And he realizes it and, like, makes it go back down.
Well, that's not very kind of your new arm.
Well, they're new, so that's, you know, you gotta work the kinks out. He kind of just, like, crosses big arms, like, tucks them, like, so they can't get into any trouble. It just looks giant across his chest.
If they ever come undone, Miss B is going to try and hold one just to see what happens.
That's fair. I'm gonna try to keep them tucked in. DM, do I need to make a roll for arm tucking?
No. I mean, I guess in 60, you really have to.
In 60, you probably do, right? What do you call that? A sleight of hand? Probably.
Sleight of large arms.
Because my hands are constantly sliding me.
So let me see if I'm getting this picture right.
That's some 6E fucking rationale. If I've ever heard it.
Because your hands are sliding you.
Let me make sure I'm getting this right. So your arms, is it kind of like there's almost like this magical sleeve that's very similar to your arm, but like just huge and masculine?
No. So let me. I would like you to imagine a man that looks exactly like Lucian, but doubled in all dimensions. That's the size of the arms we're talking about. They're big arms. And so like those arms are like superimposed over his arms, so like they come like way up his shoulder. They have almost like a like what you would maybe see on like knight's armor, which is like almost like a cage. It's like it's like perpendicularly lined pieces of mass. It would be metal if you were wearing like gauntlets, but it's made out of this what looks like, I mean, the cosmos. It looks like space. It looks like, you know, there's if you looked closely at his arms, they're actually constantly always in motion. There are like meteorites that are dancing across in like this night sky cosmos. There are stars that are supernovaing and imploding, and it's like a real-time snapshot of the cosmos, but just like as a sick 3D skin on your weapons. Like,
that's pretty
okay.
Okay.
Is that cool?
I love it.
Okay, I just want to make sure I was describing. But right now, he's got these giant arms that are superimposed his like little body. So like, so they're not so long that like they would like his knuckles would drag across the ground, or that he would like run on his hand. He could do like a sick back handspring, but he's not like running on his hands or anything like that. But they are like much longer, like down, like past his knees. Like they hang much lower because they're just big old arms, and he's got them crossed right now.
I need that. I need to see that.
Over his crossed over his little body, which actually like makes it like this big fucking barricade for him. He feels very protected and safe right now as he hugs himself.
I love it.
Self-love,
the biggest kind of love.
Yeah.
One thing we love at Lawful Stupid, among the other things we love at Lawful Stupid, is spreading the word about your business. Or maybe you want to tell your sweet, sweet grandma that you love her for the world to hear. We want to give you that chance. If you're a business and want to get your services on the air, or just want to tell a loved one a personal message, head on over to lawfulstupid.org/message in a bottle. There you can take around 250 words to say what you want. Business ads are $20, personal ads are $10. Tell the world what you have to hear with Lawful Stupid's Message in a Bottle. and you're walking backwards, and I think you are successful. Like I said, it's about a day's journey backwards and you're getting closer all the time. This tower growing larger and larger when you see it first time, you see it stretching into the clouds. And there seems to always be clouds around. It never seems like, even when the sky is clear, it's like there are clouds surrounding this tower. And as you come into about 100 feet of it, there are no trees surrounding this area, but you notice that it is set right in the middle of this lake.
Now I gotta swim backwards in a lake?
So it sits atop like a small, very small piece of land. I mean, the circumference of this thing is gigantic, but what land sticks out around it is not much. And yeah, so it has about a 40-foot or 50-foot distance from the bank that you've landed at. Crystal blue water. You can see all the way to the bottom and out to this island.
I would never want to impose on you, William. But only one of us has to swim. If you make that disc of yours, that floating disc, we could just hop right on that.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'll summon up a floating disc as a ritual.
Oh, he still can! Oh, I didn't know. I was trying to force the issue. Ooh.
So he spins that up and, takes off his jacket and takes off his vest, takes off his... No, does he have a tie? I can't remember. Yeah, he has a tie. I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
of course
he has a tie. Yeah.
He's not a monster.
I'm looking at the sticker.
Yeah, I was like, he's not a fucking monster.
He's an distinguished gentleman.
So he takes those off.
Lucian, hold on to all your stuff to keep it dry.
Thank you. And so I'm gonna do the backstroke. You just tell me when to get close. I don't want to hit it.
Yeah, I'm looking over my shoulder the whole time. I'm guiding him.
Yep. And so basically they stay, I think it's 10 or 20 feet.
Just like tugboat behind him.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it works. That's
and you get across.
Away.
You're able to get out very easily onto the land. I'm guessing you press the digitation. Boom, dryness.
Yeah, I'm dry again. That's the humor. And then I put my clothes back on.
And
this comes across. You guys get off, and there is a large wooden door that is in front of you now. I say it's behind you. But.
Oh yeah, are we ready for what lies on the other side of this?
Is there any markings or inscription or anything like that on the door?
Yeah, and actually, so as around, so it's like one of those like circle around the top doors, or
an arch is what you're.
Yes, an arch, as it were. Thank you. And there are around the border of that arch pictures of like dragons flying, men fighting in a battlefield. Then at the top, there's kind of like someone with like their hands open, kind of like a larger picture than all of the others that you see. As it continues to go around, you see like those same men on the other side of the battlefield, like laying in a field. And then the dragons continue to fly around. It even continues down to the bottom, to the ground, and around the circumference. If you were to follow it around, you would see there are more pictures as it goes around.
That sounds foreboding at all.
I think as Lucian's taking in this like pretty heavy scene with like this kind of runic and mysterious carving, he begins to just giggle softly as his two hands begin to tickle him as he keeps them across, and he just dissipates them. He just shakes them and they fade away into just like, I don't know, black smoke, dust,
all right,
stardust.
Is there a door knocker?
There is a large golden one, almost like your hand can't even go around this one.
He got rid of the big arms.
Oh, well, I would have done it. No, they were tickling me. Sorry. I still have my arms. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I get on my tippy toes.
Well, you could stand on the disc. I could move it over. It hovers 5 feet off the ground.
Well, you'd have to like go 20 feet. That's fine.
No, I can move it with my hand. It just, if I walk away from it, it tugs away. It tugs with me.
I'll help with the knocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, use this as a... You said knocker. Use this as a stool.
Use this as a knocker.
Okay, and so you stand up on the disc and you're able to knock 3 times on this wooden door, and it creaks open.
Do you think we still have to walk backwards going inside?
Probably through the threshold, and then we can
This is
turn
fucking
around.
terrible.
My neck is in a crick.
I hate it.
Why is your neck in water?
What?
Southern slang brought to you by.
I know. I know it's
love
a creek.
Okay, so we walk in backwards, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it disappears. You're supposed to walk in forward, and then when you look over your shoulder, now it's 0. No, you walk in as you turn and walk forward. You're in the building now, and there's an elaborate staircase, white stairs, kind of gold railing. It's pretty bright in here, not bright enough to where it hurts your eyes. It's a beautiful scene inside this tower. There are some paintings of Dragonborn and kobolds, like serving them fruit and like grapes and leaves blowing at them. And then there's kind of some more of those elaborate scenes of like actual dragons breathing different types of fire, just kind of placed around as you would walk up this staircase. As you get to the top of the staircase, there's like a hatch, a door above you. It's closed.
I knock on the hatch, shaving a haircut.
Yeah.
You do, and something flings that door open very quickly. And you're the one who's like have knocked on it, so you're right there, Lucian. Is that right?
Sure.
You're face to face with a blue dragonborn, and you can feel the heat of from his breath on your face. And he says, "What took you so long?" And he grabs you, reaches down and grabs you, and picks you up and gives you the biggest hug.
Yeah, I'm not used to walking backwards. That hurts so badly.
And then he kind of touches your neck on each spot, and you feel that pain go away.
Oh.
Sorry, it was necessary.
Hey guys, come on up. It's a cool guy.
Do you both go up?
Yeah.
As you go up, he kind of looks at you both, and a big smile, those sharp teeth look at you, and he runs over and grabs you both as well, and he's probably 7 feet tall.
Pass. Yep, pass.
Yep, also pass, please.
Yep.
So I imagine he tries to grab you, and you guys just duck him. And now he pulls the Lucian, and he's hugging himself. He's like, "Oh, wait, okay. I guess that's fine."
Yeah, we don't know each other at all, so that seems very weird for you to come in with a very warm hug. Hard pass. Respect my space.
So he says, "Oh, you still don't remember me. That's okay."
Is it okay? Because I don't think it is okay if we don't. Because I'd like to remember all my memories.
Not bad.
We have a lot. I've been tracking you for some time. The little spiders that you have seen, and sometimes he looks at Miss B. He says, "Smashed on occasion, were mine." And he kind of pulls his hand over to motion to this table against a far wall that has
covered in spiders.
Yeah, a bunch of like metal spiders.
Yes. Spiders.
Yep.
Robot spiders
like
doesn't make it better.
Miss B is like slowly putting her hands to where she keeps her daggers. Like, I don't like this.
Lucian's slowly raising his hands into the beat you the fuck up position.
No. Misery sent you. I'm your friend. This I don't mean you any harm.
It's a weird thing for a stalker to say. Like, friends is a two-way street.
Let's start with names.
Yeah. That's
You
a
know
relevant thing.
ours. What's up, homie?
I am Riz, servant of Pogoma,
Okay.
child of Pogoma.
Right, so
Child
let
of
me talk to
Pogoma.
your boss if
Okay.
you're a servant.
What do you mean?
His boss is a god, William. His
I
boss
stand by what I said then.
slash
Perfect.
mom. Okay.
Let me talk to who's in charge here.
I am in charge.
Confident, I like it.
Yes, I appreciate that about you as well. I'm Riz, Dragonborn, as we've put. We worked together a long time ago, a really long time ago.
Well, I just turned 19, so
Yeah, he would have been a baby then, minimum.
did I help you fight a great evil as an infant?
Yeah, were we changing diapers when we killed these evil things?
Yeah, because I would probably make a boom boom if I were to murder an ancient evil.
What is a boom boom?
Oh, it's a hot brown downtown.
You mean poop your pants? I get it now.
Well, if I was a baby, yeah. If I was a baby infant and I just killed the ancient primordial evil, yeah, I would probably make a boom boom.
Well, relative to Miss Beatrice here, you are a baby of sorts.
Well, no, I'm an adult man of 19 years of age. But in this time, and long, long ago, if I was doing stuff with you, I would have been a baby then.
I've missed you so much. It's so good to see you all. Finally.
I still don't even know who you are, even though you claim to be from our
I'm
past.
Riz. I'm a blue dragonborn.
Yeah. How do we know you, Riz? How do we know you, Blue Rizberry?
The details are a little mucky, but we were a team. We fought together
Yeah, when was this?
before the blossoming.
Yeah, so here's the thing about that.
Wasn't alive then.
No, not even a little bit. Wasn't even... My line hadn't begun. My entire ancestry was pretty wishy-washy at that point.
Kind of rubs his face. He had a hood on before, and he pulls that hood back, and he's got like this rather large, like blue spikiness that starts just at sort of the back of his head and goes down his spine. It disappears into these brown robes he's wearing, and he says, "You all might want to take a seat."
Lucian drops down immediately, crisscross applesauce.
He says, "Oh, no. By the fire, much more comfortable over there. You know."
He scoots on his arms, still keeping his legs crisscross applesauce, over to the fire.
And as you begin to walk over, you didn't notice her at first. But there is another person in this room.
Cool.
Who the hell is it?
And you see the back of her head as she faces the fire that is against one wall. And you notice that she has this reddish hair in braids. The girl says, "Aren't you going to introduce me, Riz?" And he says, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And as she stands up and turns to face you, you see this redhead with freckles on her face, and she has a sword slung over her back. And he says, "This is my acquaintance, Alaria Foxwood." And that's where we'll end the episode.
What? It's only 46 minutes, Devin?
Yeah, we got 15 more to go.
All right, cut that out. Pause. Okay, here we go.
You can end the episode wherever you want to, Devin. You're the boss.
No, it is too early. I think I just saw the wrong numbers. I think I saw 56 instead of 46.
Now we're kind of almost out of time. We only got 13
Yeah,
minutes
now
left.
you could probably just end the episode, and then we could do another one.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's the move.
Actually,
Yeah.
Ginge, I double lied. Go end back where we said not to.
Ginge,
and then
just
do
leave it all in, just so we
Yes.
understand that this is Lawful Stupid, and this is how we operate.
I will not be made to
just
pay
keep
for
all
my
the audio.
sins. No, Ginge.
Keep it all.
Ginge, don't listen to your wife,
To be fair,
Ginge.
Devin is in charge since he's the DM, so he gets to make that choice.
It's true. Devin, you have creative license.
Let me look at the 60 rules real quick. Let's see. What does that say? Oh, don't look at that page.
It's
Here's a
blank.
piece of
Weird.
paper.
It says
You
right
know what?
here.
That tracks.
Keep it.
It says "sexy goblin?" Question mark.
Question mark?
Hey everybody, thanks for listening to today's episode. I'm not sure what's going to post, and I can't wait to listen to it. Episode 25 coming at you. I just hope you're having a good time. I don't know if you are, but we're going to pass it on to the next person who's going to tell you about something that's going on in the life of Lawful Stupid.
Hey, everybody. You know, there's ways you can support us in the show, and we talk about them all the time. And I'm literally here to shill items at you in regards for money. Usually it's like shirts and shit. But this time I want to talk about something different. I want to talk about a new sponsorship friend. A sponsorship ally to Lawful Stupid, as it were. It's Dice Envy. Hey, Dice Envy, they make dice, and you'll be envious of them if you don't buy them. So you can go to Dice Envy through our link in the description, which is diceenvy.com/Lawful Stupid, or you can go to our website and go to our affiliations page, click through there, and you can get some really cool dice. My favorite set that I actually I have something similar to them, but I don't have Dice Envies yet because they're fucking sold out. But it's called the Green Dragon, and it is so good. So you go. I describe it, but I won't do it justice. But it's like a green and purple type of mix. I'm gonna do it anyways.
You gotta go look at them.
You gotta go look. Yeah, you gotta go look.
Yeah.
They're really good, and they're sold out. But there's other really good ones on there. If you like
Add it
metal
to your
dice,
wish
if you like
list.
other dice, absolutely. There's a purple dragon that's available. Hold on. Anyways, I'm not gonna spend all my money tonight on them, but you can.
Thanks, bro.
And if you do,
Yeah, help
we'll have
support
more
the show.
money to spend them.
Yeah, confirmed. You will help me buy dice.
However, if those dice are too pricey, for $1 at patreon.lawfulstupid.org, you can support our show. And you don't have to buy metal dice at like what, $20, $40, $60? I don't know. They're very pocket heavy. Don't like them. However, unless you're me, I have like all metal dice. That's how I live my life. Otherwise, come support us.
Nice. You know what dice roll is always worth the price? Your Roll for Humanity. Now, this month, Roll for Humanity is going to be heading up to support the America's Forest Fire Relief. That's RELEAF. And they you know what? Fires come in and they burn up all the trees. And we need them trees for breathing and whatnot.
Yep.
So they come up behind the fire and they go, we gonna play a little trick on you. They plant new trees. Got them. Take that, fire. So we need to support them and their stealth rolls against flames. So join me in rolling for them. Roll for Humanity. I roll right now. Let's see what we get. We got a 10-ski. A little 10-ski, little tenor.
All right.
That's
I'll
gonna
add
be
it
our
on in
first
there.
roll.
Pretty good. Pretty middle of the road.
Yeah, Phil, it's exactly. And we're gonna keep going for them all month, and you can too. So let me know what you rolled. Tell me what you rolled, coward. No one's told me. I've been shouting at you to tell me what you rolled. Literally, no one has approached me. It's like, hey, let me tell you what I rolled. 0 people. 0 out of all of them. So really starting to lose faith in people. Just in general.
Getting pretty bad.
Things
pretty bad out here.
Looking
dark.
bleak.
So yeah, help me. This is a cry for help me, please. Tell me what you rolled.
And as always, I'm going to end this episode on a good news story. I'm just going to read the headline here. Stunning cafes that make you feel like you're stepping into a comic book while you dine.
Yeah, what they don't tell you is if you do that, you're a fucking nerd.
That's it. It just stops.
That's it. I agree.
Man, I guess like order of operations, I have to take it to the fact that your girlfriend Gwen Stacy will die, and just be like, oh, bad things in comics will happen to you. But that's what I thought Dwayne was going to do. So like my next step above that was going to be the fact that comics are dead. Nobody buys them anymore or reads them, and all the writers are bad, and they sabotage every one of their fans. And I haven't seen anybody walk into a comic book store, even though I have 20 long boxes full of comics in my basement. I haven't seen anybody walk to a comic book store in like 4 years. So like yeah, comics are dead. So if you walk into a cafe that puts you in a comic book, it's just the dead zone. You're gonna die. It's just people talking about Deadpool.
This got real dark.
It's just people talking about
our sponsor comicbooks.com.
We're just fucking
use the
forever.
coupon code Lawful Stupid.
Chimichangas! XD random.
So mad. Hey everybody, thanks for listening. We love you.
Hey, no, Avon gets to take the story too.
Oh yeah, I didn't know I didn't know what was gonna happen.
You know what? No, I'll do a did you know, because we hardly ever see Ginger on the show. He goes to comic book stores and he buys comic books. But do you want to know what comic books he does buy?
The only comic book that I know anyone is buying nowadays is Turtles. Is it Turtles?
No.
What is it?
I was gonna say
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, it's so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, and Sonic would be the third. Like they're like not even anything that's like not a superhero in the fucking lot. But like these weird offshoots are kind of keeping comics alive.
Yeah. So talk to Ginger in the Discord server about Sonic the Hedgehog. He'll probably love it. Ping him.
Read all of Ginge T. Loaf's Sonic the Hedgehog erotic fanfiction at the $69 tier.
Can we do like Ginge fanfiction? Like it just starts right there, and where he's sitting at work.
First of all, you need to keep your eyes out of my dream journal. Second of all, keep my pretty name out of your mouth.
Sorry. And okay.
We love you.
We love you.
We love
Bye, you have to wave now because we're on video, so you have to wave now. Devin, you have to wave now because we are on video. Goodbye. Hooray. Don't make it weird. Please. Please, I'm begging you. Please don't make it weird. I have a family. Please don't make it weird.